Hello students, welcome you all. So from today we are going to start your syllabus for commercial studies class 9 ICSE. Okay, your first chapter is commercial and non-commercial activities. Okay, so in this particular chapter we are going to see the meaning of human activities, what are all the human activities, and then these human activities are divided into two parts, which is your commercial activities and non-commercial activities. So we will see this one by one, and hope we will uh, be able to understand the chapter. And from today we are starting your commercial study journey. Okay, so this is the very first chapter from your syllabus, commercial and non-commercial activities. Okay, so the first thing which we are seeing is the meaning of human activities. Okay, okay, so what do you mean by human activities? So human activities are all those actions which is performed by humans, okay, to fulfill their wants and needs. Okay, see, human activities are all actions performed by people to satisfy their wants and needs, which are unlimited and recurring. Okay, so human perform various activities to fulfill their wants and needs, and these wants and needs are unlimited and these are recurring. So these activities are continuing throughout their life. Okay, so throughout the human life, these activities are happening. Okay, so what it is, like, uh, what do you mean by unlimited and recurring uh, human wants? Okay, so from how your day starts, okay, you woke up, then you brush your teeth, you get ready, you go to school, then in school you do study, there will be sports activities, then you will come back to home, there will be some entertainment, you will watch your TV, phone. Okay, then you will eat some food, and this is how your routine is, and day after day you are performing the same activities with some different challenges in your days. Okay, maybe some days are like normal school days, some days will be exam days. Okay, to in order to fulfill these needs, required to take some actions. Okay, and those actions are nothing but human activities. Okay, so what do you mean by want and need? So when you were small, okay, like say first to fourth standard, you maybe wanted to have a bicycle, okay, which is small in size. Then as you grow up, that bicycle is not enough to like carry your weight or your height. Okay, so you go for a bigger bicycle. As you as you grow old, you will go to college, you will go to work. That time you will require maybe a scooter or a motorbike, a car. Okay, so as you grow in your life, your wants and needs changes, and these needs are unlimited. Okay, you cannot limit these needs. Okay, even if, let us say, you are doing good in your career after your school and college, and you get a car. Okay, so car is good enough to travel. Okay, but as you get promoted, as you go ahead in your career, from like small car you will go to a big car, then luxury car. Okay, so this is how life goes on, and throughout your life your needs changes, your wants changes, and to fulfill these unlimited and recurring wants and needs, we perform human activities. Okay, and now we will see the key characteristics of human activities. Okay, so these are performed only by human beings. Okay, that's why we call it as a human activities, done to satisfy unlimited human wants, as we have seen with the help of the example. Then continue throughout the life. Okay, you will be small, then you will grow big. Now you are in school, then you will go to college, your needs will be different, then you will be working, that time your needs will be different. Okay, so this will happen continuous throughout the human life. Okay, and it will never end. Then have a wider range of forms and purposes. Okay, so we will stick to the vehicle example. So for like you, if you are like car, you are interested in cars. Okay, you will get one car, so it has one purpose, that you wanted to go from your home to your office. Okay, now you want a bigger vehicle to travel with your family, so the purpose changes. Okay, so you will require a different kind of a car or a different kind of a vehicle. Okay, so since the range is very wide of your wants and needs, the forms and the purposes, like it will change according to the forms and the purpose of the your want and needs. Okay, then performed either to earn money or for personal satisfaction. Okay, so as we will go ahead in this chapter, we will see that there are two kind of human activities. One is your commercial activities and one is your non-commercial activities. So commercial activities are performed to earn money. Okay, so those activities are performed to earn money. Other than that, there will be some activities like you like to play a sport, you like to play football, or you like to play cricket. Okay, so from that you will not earn any money. Okay, so, but that activities will give you personal satisfaction. Okay, your health will be good, your mood will be good, you will feel happy. Okay, so those activities, though it is not for earning money, it will give you some level of personal satisfaction. Okay, now we will move ahead on your next topic. So these are the two types of human activities. So there are two types of human activities. One is your economic activities. Okay, and one is your non-economical activities. So what is economic activities is done with the purpose of earning money. Okay, done with the purpose of earning money. Result, production of goods and services. Examples, business, employment, profession. This we will see in detail. Work, work like doctors, lawyers, chartered accountants. Okay. Then non-economical activities are done for personal satisfaction, emotions, social reasons, motivated by feelings such as love, charity, patriotism, helping others. Examples, helping poor, caring family members, etc. So, what is economic activities? Economic activities are done with the purpose of earning money or wealth. Okay, so there will be a person, okay, who is well educated, who is into research and development, let us say, and he has developed one product, let us say product A. Okay, now he has developed this product. So while developing this product, he must have incurred a lot of expenses, so that now the product is ready. So he will sell this product to other people. From that, he will earn money. Okay, and money is required. If we say, okay, let us take some other example, or not example. I'll just take you through some history. Okay, so what used to happen is earlier, like when the human evolution happened. Okay, so people used to, we have like studied in history or some other topics, that human used to live in caves, then they used to do hunting. Okay, so that time human population was very less, very restricted, so their needs were like our basic needs, whatever our basic needs. So if we satisfy those needs, that was enough. Okay, like your food, shelter. Okay, uh, your food and shelter. Okay, then as we as human civilization developed. Okay, we made villages, we made cities. Okay, we have found out various uh, modes, like we have found out fire, then we developed farming. Okay, in order to exchange all these things, okay, as a human, as we evolved, we have like introduced one concept as humans, money. Okay, earlier what used to happen is, some person is, let us say this is one person. Okay, so he was growing rice. Okay, and there is one other person, he is growing some uh, vegetables. Okay, now this person wanted to give, or like want to have vegetables, and this person want to have rice. Okay, so they used to exchange these things between themselves. So that was called as a barter system. Okay, just a minute. Okay, so we were saying this that in earlier times people used to do a barter system, okay, for their exchanges, and later on we have invented money. Okay, so we required money in order to purchase the goods or services that we required. Okay, so this was the point. That so now what are non-economic? So these are the economic activities basically that people sell goods or services to earn money. People do employment, people do profession. All these things we'll see later on in detail. But in whatever activities that involves money, those activities are commercial activities or economic activities. Okay, so whatever human activities that involves money, exchange of money, that activities are called economic or commercial activities. Okay, so what are non commercial activities, non economical activities? Those activities which are done for personal satisfaction, emotion, social reasons, those are non commercial activities. For example, see, if you uh, like play football, okay, now you are going in ground and playing football, that is for your own happiness. Okay, so that is a non commercial activity. Now you are playing football, you play at very good level, and now you have started coaching football, okay, in a ground. And the new students who comes to you, they get coaching from you, and you charge fees for that coaching. So that activity will be a economic activity because money is involved. Wherever money is involved, that is a economic activities. And wherever money is not involved, it is done for charity, it is done for free. Okay, that is a non-economical activity. Okay, your mother cooks food for you, that is a non-economical activity because it is out of love and affection. Okay, but somebody else, like servant is coming, or you are going to hotel, okay, there somebody is cooking food and you are paying for that food, so that will be a economic activity or commercial activity. Okay, hope you have understood this point, and this is the same points from your textbook. I have just summarized these points in the form of notes, so you will get these notes also uh, once we are done with the class. Moving on the next topic, that is your characteristics of economic activities. We have seen that economic activities, any human activity which involves money, exchange of money, that is economic activity. What are the characteristics? What are the features of these economic activities? Okay, so first is economic motive. Okay, my motive is to earn money. Okay, motive is to earn money. Fine. I am like buying goods in order to sell them and to earn some profit out of it. Okay, I'm not doing anything for free. Okay, so my motive is to earn money. That is the basic characteristics. Second is productive. They involve production, distribution, and exchange of goods and services to satisfy people's needs. Okay, for example, for your studies, you required notebook, pen. Okay, and somebody is there who is producing those goods. Okay, so he will produce, and the one who needs, he will buy from him. Okay, and to buy you need to give money. Okay, so there is an exchange of goods and services, and in order to get those goods and services you are paying money. Okay, so that is this point. Okay, so there will be some production and distribution of your goods and services, correct? You need a pen and textbook, but who will give you those products? Okay, somebody has to manufacture it, somebody has to like start a factory and start producing those goods, then only he will be able to exchange that for money, right? So these activities involves production and distribution. Okay. Then use of economic resources. They use resources such as land, labor, and capital. Okay. For example, there is a school and there are students who will require textbook and pen. Okay. Now I am a businessman. So what I will do, see, suppose there is a school. This is your school, and there is one land nearby. Okay, I am a businessman. I know there is school. Students will come here. Okay, for their study they will require textbook, notebook, pen, pencil, etc. So what I will do, I will purchase this land, or I will take this land on rent. Then I will put one factory here. Okay, then I will employ some employees. Okay, I'll put machinery inside the factory. Okay, and then I will start producing those goods. Okay, your book, your pen, pencil, whatever stationery you wrote, and then I will sell this to the students, and student and their parents will give me money. Okay, so the resources which are required to produce these goods are called economic resources. So that involves your land. Labor means the worker who work in a factory, and capital. Capital means money. Okay, to set up all this, like for factory, for land rent, for machinery, I have to buy this from someone. No, so for that I also have to give money to someone. So that business money is called capital. Okay, hope you have understood this. Then rational use of resources. Resources are limited, so they must be used to produce maximum output. Okay. For example, let us see. We will continue with the same example. Now let us say in this school there are 100 students. Okay, and 100 students require 100 pens. Okay. I have one factory who manufacture pens. Okay. In one day I can manufacture 50 pens with the help of one worker. Okay, so how I will, this is my resource, this one worker is my resource. Okay, and there will be like all plastic and all which is required, ink which is required to produce these pens. Okay, that is called raw material. Okay, now in one day one worker can prepare 50 pens. Okay, and I have to sell 100 pens. Okay, to one school. There will be many schools like this. Okay, so either this worker will take 2 days and prepare 100 pens. Okay, or I will employ one more person and prepare 100 pens in one day and sell them. Okay, either way. So this is my resources and this is my output. Okay, so I have to use my resources so that I can produce the maximum output. Now this one worker should work properly, like he should utilize his skill and to produce the 50 pens in one day. Okay, if he is not good, or he fell sick, or he not comes to the work, then this production will not happen and my resources will get waste. Okay, so this thing should not be happen. So I have to use these resources very carefully. Okay, for production and for distribution. And resources are limited. Okay, let us say example, raw material. Okay, I have to produce 100 pens. Okay, for 100 pens I required 1 kg plastic. Okay, in 1 kg plastic 100 pens get produced. Okay, and I have to sell these 100 pens to the school. But while preparing the pens I have let us say 100 gram of plastic got wasted because of any fault of machine or fault of worker. Okay, so I'll be remaining with the 900 grams. So obviously I'll not be able to produce 100 pens. The pens which I will produce will be less than 100. Okay, so that will be a loss for me. So I have a limited resource of 1 kg plastic. I have to use this carefully to get my output of 100 pens. That is the point. Okay, so the resources are limited and we need to use those resources very carefully and very calculatively. Fine. Then economic growth. Economic activities helps in developing country and improve the standard of living. Okay, so how this happens? Economic growth. Uh, there will be one factory. Okay, which is producing pens. So early, initially they will employ one person who will produce 100 pens. There will be one school. Okay, then as and when time passes by, there will be second school, third school, and these people will require more workers. Okay, as they get more orders, so there will be more people they will employ. So these people will get employment, these people will get salary. Okay, so their lifestyle will improve with this. Okay, so as the economic activities increase in the country, our lifestyle also increases, like lifestyle gets better because we earn money, right? So this is how economic growth happens. Then legal and valid, only lawful activities are considered as a economic activities. Okay, so there are two types here. Let us say we will see gaming. Okay, so this is recent example also, gaming. Okay, so there is one game. Okay, so you have to pay to purchase that game. Okay, pay money and you can play. Okay, you can play for your own satisfaction. So that activity is an economic activity because it is legal. There are other kind of games which now government has banned, where you put money, let us say 100 rupees, and if you win you will get 1000 rupees. So this is called betting or gambling. Now this is banned or this is illegal because this is morally not correct. To earn 1000 rupees you will put again and again 100 rupees and you will lose. And what happens in these games, you will purchase one CD of a game or PlayStation, you will play for your entertainment. Okay, so that is legal. Fine, you will just you're spending one time for your entertainment. You will not get habitual or you will not get addicted to those things and lose your earnings. Okay, so this is the good example you can follow. So only the legal activities, okay, only the legal activities are considered as a economic activities. Illegal activities are not economic activities. So this point is very important, you must remember this. Then socially desirable, economic activities should benefit society and follow social values. Okay, there is one economic activity, okay, which is legal also. uh, what you can say, soft drinks. Okay, soft drinks are not illegal, but whether it is good for your health, it is not good for your health. Okay, so soft drinks to some extent occasionally it is okay to have, but like too much advertisement involving college students, school students promoting those soft drinks in schools, those activities, they will not give you any social benefit, right? So such activities, even though those are economic activities, even though those are legal activities, these activities are not socially desirable. So those activities should be limited. Okay, and other activities like your schooling, sports, which will add something to your life, okay, which will give you value addition, those are socially desirable economic activities. Fine. Okay, hope you are following till now. Now we will see some example of economic activities. Okay, so always remember this: economic activities are activities done to earn money. Okay, and this should be legal activities. So what? are these activities are, okay, manufacturing goods in factory, wholesaler distributing goods to retailer, retailer selling goods to the customer. Okay, so this is a typical chain of goods distribution, right? So there will be a manufacturer, let us say factory. There will be a factory and he will produce some goods. Okay, so let us say he is producing it for 80 rupees. Okay, then there will be a wholesaler. Okay, you should remember this chain. There is a wholesaler. So wholesaler, what wholesaler does is he will buy in bulk, right? Goods from factory. So there will be like this, in bulk he will buy. Okay, in, so he is producing 80 rupees, he will get this in 80 rupees. Okay, then there is a retailer, and ultimately there will be a customer. Will not be able to see this, but okay. So what wholesaler will do, he will buy in bulk and he will sell in bulk to retailer. Okay, and he will add some margin. So let us say he will sell for 90 rupees, so 10 rupees is profit for wholesaler. Okay, and what retailer does is he will sell this to customer in small portion. Okay, so suppose there is one factory who is producing sugar, so this factory will sell sugar to the wholesaler in, well, let us say 10,000 kg. Okay, then wholesaler will sell to the retailers in bulk, so it will be like 1000 kg to 10 retailers. Okay, hope you are following the example. And then retailer will sell to customer in even small quantities like 1 kg, 2 kg, 10 kg, like this. Okay, and when he will sell, he will add his profit margin. So let us say 110 rupees. So 20 rupees is profit for retailer. So this is the typical chain. Manufacturer will sell bulk goods to wholesaler, wholesaler will sell bulk goods to retailer, and retailer then will sell to customers in small quantity. Okay, hope you have understood this chain, and you can prepare this notes also. Okay, so this is one set, manufacturer, wholesaler, retailer. Okay, and they're giving goods to the, they're providing goods to the customers. Okay, then you have services, different services. So one is your transport service, railways, roadways, airlines. Wherever you travel, if you travel by rail, you have to purchase tickets, so you have to give money. Okay, for that journey. So that is an economic activity because money is involved. Then you have roadways, so you have to take tickets of bus. Airlines, you have to take tickets of uh, airlines, ships, etc. Then warehousing and storage of goods. Now what is warehousing? Warehousing is, suppose you are a farmer. Okay, you are producing uh, rice in one village. Okay, and there is a city. Okay, and you will sell this rice to the city. Okay, but when this crop is ready, okay, then you have to store it somewhere. Okay, so nearby city there will be one huge storage house. Okay, so this is called warehouse, where goods are stored, okay, for storage. So what happens is this farmer will keep his uh, bulk of goods, like uh, let us say these are the rice boxes he has produced, so he will keep it here, then he will take it to city and sell. Okay, and what happens is he will pay some rent to this warehouse person. Okay, so this is called service, renting of warehouse service. Okay, warehouse or storage goods. So this is a service, and since the money is involved, to keep my produce goods in a place, I am paying rent for that place. Okay, and of course rent I am paying in money, so this is a economic activity. Okay, then banking service, you have seen must have seen various banks, SBI Bank, ICSE Bank, Axis Bank, all this. So this is also services. You keep your money with the bank in order to keep the money safe. Okay, and bank charges some nominal charges from you as a fees. Okay, so those banking services are also services. Okay, that is also economic activity. So what happens is typically bank takes deposit from the customer, and the people who want loan from for business, the bank will lend that money. Let us say you are one person, so here is bank. You are one person. Okay, you are earning some money, so you will keep your money. This is you, A will keep money, let us say 10,000 rupees with bank. Okay, so and there is person B who wants to do business. So bank, what bank will give? Bank will give loan to this person, let us say 5,000 rupees. Okay, on 5,000 bank will charge some interest. Okay, so let us say they are charging 10%, so 500 rupees yearly. So 500 rupees bank will charge, and you have kept 10,000 rupees, so bank will pay you some interest. So that interest is always less. Okay, so let us say 2% interest, so that will come around 200 rupees. Okay, so bank will charge 500 rupees from the person to whom the bank has given loan. Okay, and the one who has deposited money, bank will pay him interest. Okay, so this 300 rupees difference is the earning for bank. So this is also a economic activity because money is involved. Okay, then there is insurance services. Insurance means you take life insurance, general insurance, like that. Okay, then there are advertisement and publicity by agencies. So you are a big business and you want to run your advertisement, so you will go to a advertisement agency. They will prepare, let us say, a video or a poster of your advertisement, and for that they will charge you fees. Okay, so since the money is involved, this is also economic activity. Then service of doctor, lawyer, chartered accountants. Okay, you, if you are not feeling good, you will go to doctor, so doctor will treat you and he will charge fees. So that is a economic activity. Work done by government officers. Now how this is economic activity? uh, let us say you are getting electricity from government, and there is some problem and you are not getting the electricity continuously. There is like continuous shutdown of electricity at your place. So you will call the office of electricity board. Somebody will come from their side. They will repair whatever fuse or parts. Okay, and for that they will charge some fees. Okay, nominal fees. But since the money is involved, this activity is also economic activity. Okay, or let us say garbage cleaning. So in your area, if the government body is collecting garbage, okay, and for that they are taking the money in the form of tax or in the form of fees. So since the money is involved, this is a economic activity. Then farmer producing crops, this we have seen. Farmer will produce a crop, he will sell it in the market and he will earn the money. Since the money is involved, it is a economic activity. Nurses working in hospital. Okay, so if you're not well, okay, and you are at home, you got fever and your mother is taking care of you, so mother will not charge any money, so that is not a economic activity. But same, you go to hospital, there will be a nurse will take care of you, she will give you medicine, and for that the hospital will charge fees from you. So that is a economic activity since the money is involved in it. Okay, moving further, these are the examples of non economic activities. Mother taking care of children, student donating blood, person going to a temple, donation of money to charity, uh, helping blind person cross the road. Okay, all these examples since the money is not involved. Now donating money to charity. Now you will say why this example is here. Okay, since the money is involved, it should be an economic activity, but this is a charity. Okay, when it is a economic activity, there is a person A and there is a person B. Okay, and let us say uh, this is some place. or let us say this is your school, okay, and this person A has given donation to your school, 1 lakh rupees, okay, but he is saying I am giving you 1 lakh rupees, you put my name in your school and do advert, and this is, he is a businessman, okay, he is having business, but he is saying you put my name in your school, okay, and like donation by Mr. A, okay, and you give my business name here, okay, so this is indirectly a advertisement, this is not a donation, okay, so this person is donating money, but this is not for charity, this is for advertisement, so he is getting some benefit in return, right? So if there is an exchange, I am giving money and I am getting some benefit out of it, then it is an economic activity. Now second example, this is a person, same person, this is not a businessman, but he is a good person, and this is your school, okay, he is a good person, he has earned lot of money in his lifetime, and just for charity he has given 1 lakh rupees to your school, okay, this is your school, and he is saying you take the 1 lakh rupees and you help poor students who are poor, just give them books, textbooks like that, you purchase from them or give scholarships to the talented students, okay, and in return I don't want anything, in return do I want any benefit? No, I am not expecting anything. In that case it is a non-economic activity because in exchange there is no benefit, okay, so this example will come in non-economic activity. Donating money for charity, charity is you are giving money and you are not expecting anything in return, okay, hope you have understood this point. Now next is your key points to remember, okay, whatever we have studied till now, these are the key points summary. So economic activities aim to earn income and create wealth, okay, so economic activity involves money, okay, whatever you earn that is called as a income, okay, and creating wealth means you are saving your income and you are creating wealth, okay. Then non-economic activities aim to give personal or social satisfaction, okay, there is no money involved, and in case of donation we have seen we are only giving money, in return we are not expecting anything, okay. Then result of economic activities can be measured in money, but non-economic activities cannot be measured in the terms of money, okay. For example, your mother is giving you food every day, so you cannot quantify that in money. Now today you have made good food, so this food is for 500 rupees, like that you cannot classify that activity in terms of money, so that is a non-economic activity. The same activity can be economic or non-economic depending on the objective. See this donation example we have seen, same person giving a donation to a school, but if in return he is expecting that his business advertisement should be shown in the school, in that case it is an economic activity because he is expecting something in return. But if he don't expect anything, then the same activity, okay, he is just donating the money to the school not expecting anything, that is a non-economic activity, right? That depends upon the objective, okay, what is the objective behind your exchanging the money, you're giving the money, not exchanging the money, you're giving the money. Example, nurse treating patient in hospital, these examples we have seen, so you can revise this. Now this is one important topic, okay. uh, there are three types of economic activities, okay, this is the type of economic activities. So one is business, one is profession, and one is employment. Business is, now we will see one by one, okay, meaning activities involve production and sale of goods or services to earn profit, okay. There is a businessman who will produce, who will manufacture goods, okay, who will offer some services, okay, and his motive is to earn profit, okay, that is called business. Main objective is to earn profit by selling goods or services, Qualification, no specific qualification is required. Suppose I am 10th fail, okay, but I open a restaurant, okay, and I am serving food to people and I am charging money from them. Okay, so is any specific qualification required? No, I can still like run a business. Okay, that is a typical example. Then control. Business owner takes the decision and bears the risk. I am a hotel owner. I take the entire risk. Okay, if anything goes wrong, if I am suffering from losses, that is entirely my risk. Okay, then payment. Payment is profit. Okay, whatever I earn, that is profit. I'm buying goods for 100 rupees. I'm selling it for 150 rupees. 50 rupees is my profit. Plain and simple transactions. Okay, then regulation governed by business laws. Okay, so if you know, to run a hotel I have to take food license. Okay, so that is a government law, so I have to follow the government law, and then to do a business, if I am earning profit I have to pay tax to the government, so that is also one of the government law. Okay, so government have decided certain laws and regulations. Within that I can conduct my business. Okay, examples: factory, shop, transport company, insurance company, etc. All these are businesses. Okay, now what is profession? It is an occupation requiring specialized knowledge and skill to provide services. Okay, provide specialized services to earn professional fees. Specialized education and time training is required. So who are professionals who can do profession? So people like doctor, lawyers, chartered accountants, those are called professionals. Okay, so to practice as a doctor, just give me a minute. Okay, so we were saying this part profession and professionals. So for profession, you have to be qualified. Okay, for in order to be a doctor, you need to complete your education in medical, that is your MBBS, MD, and other degrees. To be a lawyer, you have to complete the degree of law. To be a chartered accountant, you have to complete the CA course. Okay, and after that, you can provide those specific services. Okay, as like healthcare services provided by doctor, then whatever your legal services that is provided by lawyers. Okay, so to provide those particular services we need a specialized education and training. Okay, so that comes under profession. So that is the basic difference between business and profession. Business is basically uh, business you can do in both things, like goods and services. Okay, you buy goods at a lower rate and you sell those goods. You manufacture goods and then you sold those goods. That comes under business. Business services are like your traveling services, entertainment services. Okay, hotel is also a service. So those services comes under business. Profession is like we are providing services for those specialized areas only. Okay, and what they are earning professionals, they are charging fees. Okay, they are charging fees, so that is their earning. In case of business, the businessman earns profit. Okay, so this is the basic difference. Okay, now what is employment? So people who work for the businessman and for professionals as an employee, so that is called employment. Okay, so working for another person or organization for salary. So salary is my main income. Okay, or wages. So employees work for businessmen, employees work for professionals. Okay, so if there is a doctor, uh, so doctor is a professional and there is a receptionist who take appointments of patients, who schedule uh, appointments, give appointments, keep the record of patients. So that uh, receptionist or record keeper uh, is a employee, so that will come under employment, and doctor will come under profession. Okay, understood. uh, they earn salary, so your income is salary, like objective is to earn salary. Qualification depending upon job requirement. So if I want to work as a accountant, then I have to do the commerce course. Okay, uh, then there are engineers who work for big companies. Okay, so depending upon the job requirement, qualification is depends. Okay. Then for control, employees are controlled by their employer. Okay. In business and profession, there is no control. Those guys are independent. They work according to their uh, schedule. Okay, regulation, yes, employment is also having regulations. Like government regulations is in all these three parts. Okay, government regulates business, government regulates profession, and government regulates employment also. In profession, there is one more thing, that with government there are also institutions who uh, prepare rules for the professionals. Like there is a bar council for lawyers. Okay, there is a doctors association for doctors. Okay, there is ICI institute for chartered accountants. So those institute make rules for these professionals. Okay, so that completes your chapter 1. Revise this. So you read your chapter. This is the notes that we have prepared, but you read your textbook. There will be some difficult words, so you start building your vocabulary, you mark your doubts, and we will see you in next class. Thank you very much.